everyone, my name's Tiffany. I'm with TeeRyfic Designz, and today I wanted to do an unboxing video with you. This is a purchase that I made, and I got it in earlier this week. This purchase is from The Right Turn, which they are located on Facebook, and I will put a link to their Facebook page in the description below. But this is a small mom and pop business, and they make some beautiful things. So I purchased some crochet hooks, but they make all sorts of stuff like pins, crochet hooks. They have gem painting pins for anyone that does gem painting, all sorts of things. I've seen kitchen gadgets on there, all sorts of different items. But I actually have a full crochet set from them, and I'm going to show that to you because my unboxing is not going to show a full set. So here is what you would typically get, and if you ordered the full set. And so it's got my hook and then the extras, because these are all interchangeable. So really you only need one handle, and you have several hook sizes. And I believe this goes up to 6.5 millimeters. There is a cap on how large the hook can be because of the system that it is. But this is actually a full hook. It's in travel mode though, so if you want to use it, you just pull it out, there's the hook, and you just pop it right back into place. But in travel mode, if you're like me, you throw your hook down in a bag, I'm always snagging my yarn and everything, I can just put this in travel mode. I don't have to worry about snagging my yarn. But this is called Waistline is the shape. So this is my first one I got. This color, I believe, is called CM Unicorn. Really pretty. But my spouse was tasked to pick out the shape and the color. I asked for the standard hook set, but she got me the full hook set, which I believe there are 3 extra larger hook sizes that come in the full set. So you have the option, you can do the standard or you can do the full. But so I wanted to just kind of show you what that looked like. So with my unboxing, let's see what we've got here. I ended up purchasing several different handles. As you can see, it's stuffed full with things. I also purchased some extra hooks. So I went through and I kind of thought about my favorite sizes to crochet with, because some of these I want them to actually be dedicated handles for certain hook sizes. So I went ahead and purchased some extra hook sizes. I may go back and purchase some extras of the others. Who knows? You never know with me what I'm going to do. But I've got several handles. I'm trying not to drop them here. I've got several handles that have come in. So I think that's it. But, so I kind of wanted to show you the different colors and the different handles that I received. So I've also got these, and this is something new. He actually designed it for me, and you know, he has just the perfect customer service. Like, if you want a good customer service experience, talk to them because they are amazing. But so here is, you know, one of the handles. So this shape is called fat, and the length is called standard. So they've got long and then they've got standard. So as you can see, the length is the same with the other one, but the shape is different. And this color is called, I believe, Magenta and Pink Crush, which this is interesting because in the photo of the blank, I'm kind of catching the light there, but in the photo of the blank, it had like sections of white running through it too. So this is really pretty. It looks to me like it came out orange and pink. And I don't know that I have seen this on his site before. I mean, I've seen the blank, but I haven't seen the finished product in anything that he's worked up. So I don't know if he's worked up this color before or not, but I am really loving this. This might be my favorite. I don't know. But so I got these little extenders because I love using the Clover soft touch hooks, but anyone that has seen Clover soft touch knows that it's very boring brown. Like, they make all kinds of pretty colors in different styles, but for whatever reason they have that brown color in the Clover soft touch. But as I'm working my yarn, I hold my crochet hook very weird, and I tend to grab onto the yarn or brace it with my working hand. I don't know if I'm the only one that ever does that. I'm weird. My best friend calls me weird. I own it. It's okay. But so he got me these extenders, and as you can see, it decreases that distance between the tip of the hook and the handle, which is pretty much what I needed, because as I was working with the other one, I noticed that my hand started working up over the handle. So I asked him, is there any way that you could design me an extender? And he came through for me. So I'm super excited about this. Now, I did order extenders that matched in every color, but this one exploded on him while he was making it, which happens sometimes. So he reached out to me and told me about this really pretty pink. Look at that pink. And I want a hook in this color now too. I think that's probably why he did it. But so he told me about this really pretty pink he had, and he showed it to me, and I'm like, I'm going to be the only one with this hook. Look how pretty that is. And I really feel like that it just adds another dimension to it. So I told him yes to the light pink instead of having him do another one in this color. So he did let me know what happened, which I love that he communicates so well. But I chose to not have him rework it. I chose to have the one done in light pink. And I have lost the little sleeve that this came in, so we're just going to set it up there and hope I don't knock it down. But that is the fat. I've got this one that looks very interesting. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm going to like this shape or not. It is called the double bulb, which looked very weird, and I was kind of hesitant, but as you can see, there's a bulb on each side of it, each end of it. So this color is very interesting. It is called Pink Grapefruit, I believe, but it's got oranges. You can see the pink that's highlighted in there. Definitely has the yellow standing out. There's another one that he worked up that's similar to this, same color, and it is prominent in the yellow. So it's very interesting how different each hook works up. But then I've got this extender, which I think that's on backwards. Nope, I had it right the first time. So here's the extender, and it's basically flush with this connector point, so that I can crochet with this. But now that I'm holding it, I really feel like I'm gonna like this, because it really, look at that, it fits very well in my hand, especially with the way I hold my hook, because this is more how I hold it, is kind of this direction. So you know, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I figured it would set up on my shelf for decoration purposes for the majority of its life, but now I feel like this is like a very fall color. It almost looks like flames down in here. I'm getting a very fall vibe with this one. But this shape may actually become one of my favorites. Who knows? I would have never thought that. But, and I don't know if this one comes in a large, a long, or if it just comes in standard or not. I'll be honest, I don't know about that one. But that's the only one of the double bulb I got. I also have this one. It's called Pencil. I think it's called Pencil Slim. It may just be called Slim. I may have made up the pencil part. But it does look like a pencil, doesn't it? So, as you can see, it's still the standard length. And I don't know if it's going to catch the colors or not. Look at how much that shimmers, though. So, it looks like this one's like, this side's really deep purple. You can kind of see some of the swirls down in different areas. But then it just really pops on two sides of it. So, I really feel like it's going to depend on how you crochet with it, as far as how it looks. I love how this worked up too. So I bet if I turned it, depending on how I turn it, it'd probably match up with a lot of this that's going on down there. But this one's called Orion Nebula. And this is amazing because I've seen this color. This is one of his popular colors. I've seen it worked up so many times on his Facebook. And, you know, if you go there, search for this color because it is amazing. Every time he works it up, it looks a little different, which, I mean, they're always going to look a little different, but this one's amazing because he's got all different shapes and sizes. I knew I loved this color. I just didn't know what I wanted it in. So this one took me a really long time to pick the shape of, not necessarily the color, but I think I'm really going to like this Pencil Slim as well. I'm going to like them all. Who am I kidding? I'm going to like them all. So next we have another popular one. This is called Avatar Explosion. And I don't even have to think about that name. I know that name by heart because I have oohed and awed over this color for so long. Look at that. Look how much it catches that light. Oh, I love the purple. Love the purple in it. It's got some hints of green. Definitely stands out with the blue. But this is the long fat. So I did get a couple of long ones, but I only got them in fat. But you can kind of see the difference between the standard and the long. It's got quite a bit of difference in how much surface there is to hold on to. Now, I did also get this with the attachment, so it's got the extender steel, because my issue is here, not necessarily back here. So, and you can see that the extender worked up a little different, which I feel like this is probably going to be more like what it looks like in like the Pencil Slim design, if you got that. So you can see the colors are just a little different, although I think they match. I think they match very well between the two of them. But I love this one. I absolutely love this one. The long fat handles, I think, show off the most color. So I believe that's what he told me. So the ones that I loved the color with, I really wanted to get those in the long fat ones. And to me, this almost feels like, I don't own furls, but this almost feels like a furls hook, you know, with the shape and everything of it. I'm not saying I'm not going to be a furls owner in the future because I am obsessed with hooks, as you can tell. But something that's had me a little hesitant is the fact that several of the furls users I know have snapped the heads off of the furls. Now, I will say shout out to furls because they have a replacement policy. So if it's just broken in regular use, I've heard that they're very good about honoring their warranty and replacing that hook for you. Now, if you drop it, something like that, they're not going to replace it just because you're clumsy. And I am very clumsy. So I am very worried that I'm going to drop it and break my hook. So that has been part of my problem. But look at this. Like, I feel like it's very similar. Maybe not because I have the extender on there, but without the extender, I feel like it's very similar in shape and size. But that's why I got several of these. Not to mention, look at that gorgeous color. But I wanted to try out that size. I don't necessarily know if I'm ever going to be able to crochet down here like this. And that's really what you would need to do if you're a furls user, I feel like, because the way I crochet up here, I feel like I'm going to put too much pressure on the neck and probably snap the neck of that. But this, I don't know if this color is actually on his site. I told him I wanted some pride hooks. So this is one of my pride hooks. I asked him for something that was pink, white, and blue for pride. And he came out with this one. So I really think I've seen this on his Facebook before. So I feel like he might have this in stock. But I do have another one that's also going to be part of my pride collection that is not currently on his site. So he does have some really colorful kind of rainbowy hooks, but I wanted like just out of this world rainbow. I wanted something that just screams rainbow. He didn't let me down. Look at this. Like even through this plastic package, you can see it shimmer. So this one is another one of my pride hooks. And this one is more expensive because the blank itself is more expensive. So he let me know ahead of time. Again, very, very open and informative and everything. So before he even ordered this for me or took my order, he was very open that, you know, he's worked with this one in the past. He didn't have pictures of the work he had done to show me, but he did show me this, and I just fell in love with that. Look how pretty that is. I love how it worked up too. It's just, it's gorgeous. You can even see like all the glitter on there. And I've got the extender as well. Even the extender glitters like crazy, even though it's a different shape. But I wanted something pride. So I've got my yarn that I'm like so excited to use. This is definitely the hook that's going to be crocheting the rainbow yarn. But so this was another one that was a Tiffany special request that he came in clutch for. He did amazing. Look how big that is. Man, it's going to look so pretty. Like even when I'm not using it, it's going to look awesome on my shelf. So I also got an extender for the unicorn. So this is not the hook that goes with it, but here's the extender for the unicorn. It was packaged with my best friend's hook, which I'm really liking this, but I don't think it's going to show up for you on camera. This is also a pencil, slim pencil. It's one of those two words. It might be both of those words, but I know I call it pencil slim. I don't know what he calls it. So, and it's not really showing up on camera. This is not black. It is a deep, deep purple. It's gorgeous in person. It has got a lot of the color shift that is in some of the other ones, but some of the other colors are lighter, so they show up on camera a little better. This is called Purple Moon, and she is going to love it. And if she didn't already know about it, I'd probably take it from her and just be like, I don't know what happened to your hook. I didn't order it. I just got carried away and ordered my own. But she knows about it, so I can't take it. I might have to steal her color choice and order that the second round. Well, technically third. Does it count if my spouse ordered it for me? So this is the last one. I feel like we've opened several, but I'm so excited about this one too. So this, I asked him, another request, if he could turn my hook into a necklace, because I'm constantly dropping my crochet hook in the car, when I'm a passenger and trying to crochet. So he did this awesome work for me. So this detaches here. It's magnetic like this, and it seems like it's a pretty strong magnet, so it's not going to come out easily, so it's not going to drop off there, which that's part of what I was concerned with. Is I knew it was magnetic, I just didn't know how well the magnet would hold, but it seems pretty sturdy. Very long length of chain. But my favorite feature, and this is a turquoise pearl. He has several of them that look like gems, but with this, when I turn it like that, and I've also got the extender, it really looks like a large gem. So this is called the reverse fat shape, and this is turquoise pearl. He's got another turquoise one that looks completely different. It's gorgeous too, and I thought about buying that one. I thought about buying several, but I had to put a stop to me somewhere. So here's the line I drew. I just got one of these necklaces. Now I'm wishing I would have turned every one of my hooks into necklaces. I don't know why I didn't, but I'm going to love this. And so when I want to crochet with it, I'll just pop it back into place. And I love that my extender even fits on there. So if you were to do this without the extender and have it turned into a necklace, that's what you would be seeing. So mine has that extra jewel vibe going on there. So pretty big, but who doesn't love chunky jewelry? Anyway, so that's my new crochet hook collection. I honestly don't know how much I spent because I ended up placing 3 orders because I kept adding on things. But he is tremendous in the customer service. You will not regret it. Check him out. Again, The Right Turn. He is just amazing. Thank you guys.